But anyway, let's play some Final Fantasy. I'm gonna do a few quests. I'm gonna take a break later, and then we're gonna talk like about a few things. I want to show you my art, and we're gonna talk games and what happens after Tuesday. All right, all right. It's about time. Hang on. Music. I forgot how to do the Twitch thing again. Twitch on. Screen off. Sound on, I think. I don't know. Alright. Oh yeah, the kid. So, spoilers. I looked up this quest online because I wanted to do it by myself and skip it if it was just a stupid let's help the kid quest. But just by scrolling through the, the dialogue, at some point I saw Elidibus, so I shut down the page, and here we are. So this is a stupid quest I saw with kids, but it's probably gonna go somewhere. So I didn't spoil myself, but yeah. Warrior of Darkness. If you've finished helping Ricky, won't you show us some fighting? Not play fighting, but honest to God's fighting. Already have some enemies you can deal with. Vampire bats. The gods have become a pest around the Crystarium of late. We tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the gods caught us and sent us home. But I shouldn't mind if you were doing the fighting and we were just watching. The children told us much while you were away, and in preparation, Chesamil kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. While the creatures won't give us any sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. Put on a good show, yeah? Alright. Fine. I say, wait, just... come on then, children. Alright, there you go. The music was still off. So I'm guessing they're just outside? Yeah. They want a good show, I'll put up a good show, you know? With my new flashy spear, my dragon stance, I feel like I can put on a good show for them. Dragoon is very flashy, you know? Where are they? I mean, look, already I can do this, and I can do... Hiya! Hello, kids! It's me, Warrior of Darkness, I know. Alright, Vampire Bats. Active... Okay. Chesamil lures should be working to lure them out. Alright. Wait, are we competing with Alistair? I don't care, she can win. You guys stay there with Rin, she'll keep an eye on you. Without further ado, let the contest begin. Really now? Oh my god, they're everywhere. Are you sure they're gonna see? Another backflip. No biggie, yeah. Just Warrior of Darkness doing Warrior of Darkness things. Alright guys, let's put on a good show, yeah? Blood of the Dragon. Jump. Explosions. Flying dragons. Extreme power. And that's it. Now we hit the bat for like a few times. We spin around a lot. That's nice. There you go. I'm not going all the way down there. I'm gonna take these two. The close ones. The dragon. Fuck. Too late. I've lost my eye. I could have done something cooler, but I fucked it up. I don't goofed. I'm not cool with the kids anymore. Mr. Ickes.
Apparently I am still giving money to Amazon on your behalf.
How's that working out for you? I haven't seen any Twitch money in months. So yeah, at this point I feel like we're really just paying Twitch. The Twitch toll, you know? How's it going, Nickers? It's been a while, man. How are you? What the hell is the bat? Oh, there it is. It's purple and purple. I couldn't see it. Oh, it's 2 bats now, huh? Oh, yeah? Doesn't matter. It's dead. They're dead. I win. I'm the coolest. I'm okay. Things are pretty good. Well, good to know. Oh man, how hot is it over there? We desynced pretty heavily. We usually have the same temperature, but good God, it's been so hot over here. It's been like 30 to 35 for the entire month of June. Madness. Apologies for the wait. It's alright, I'll say. My thanks. Not a bad haul, even if I do say so myself. Yeah, that doesn't really... Where are the kids? 5, 6, 7... 7 thanks from Alice. How many do I have? I got 4, so she win. Okay. Whatever. In another goddamn life. You didn't even try, did you? No, I wasn't even trying. That I was taking it seriously. Spare me your pity next time, will you? Like, I don't care about you, Alice. I'm sorry. Thanks for trying. Yeah, I mean, look, what can I say? That today's supposed to be 41 and tomorrow 44. What? That's insane. So children, you now seen Warrior of Darkness in action. What are your impressions? It's cool, huh? It's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Yeah, I know, right? The gods are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be like him. Yeah, dream on, kiddo. Crazy little heat wave. Goodness, that's one of the bad ones. Yeah, the last 2 days it's been 30, 31, so I guess it's all right. All things considered. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Asgard and train hard. Keep at it for long enough and you'll be strong too. What are you filling these kids' heads with? You should be telling them to go back to school and study or something. If you don't mind telling us, when did you decide you wanted to become Warrior of Light? Well, we were there listening with everyone when Albert appeared, but I wanted to be strong since I came to the Crystarium. The Zenith has killed my father and my sister, and I promised myself I'd learn how to protect people one day. Like Albert said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as a new Warrior of Light. Alright. What about you, kid? Kid number 2. I'm not gonna call him by name. Me? To be honest, I'm not sure what to do. Okay, get out of here then. But if my friends were in trouble, I know that I would want to help them. Alright. And I want to go on adventures with them and see the world together. Okay, so you want to be an adventurer. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the star shower the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost, and that I had to go out there and find it. Uh-oh. That's actually not good. Well, for the both of you, there's nothing for it but train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Genshin is finally adding a new region and city. Oh my god, finally. That's been a long time, isn't it? Thanks for showing us your fighting skills, Warrior of Darkness. We'll never forget it. Yeah, get out of here. I don't want to talk to you anymore. This is like a waste of time of a quest. You know, in the meantime, my friends are dying. I understand how Akri will feel. Our kill? I don't know who that is. The star shower didn't wake me to Heavenly's voice, but that vision of the final days, of Amaroth burning, it filled me with sadness at the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. It felt as though long forgotten memories were dancing at the edge of my mind, but when I tried to focus on them, they simply fade away. An effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt. But lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured and have no intention of donning an Ascian mask. I just wish we knew what Elidibus was plotting. But look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around lost in thought, we may as well go back to the city. Rest assured, Reina and I will take care of the children. The heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see that the feet remain firmly planted on the ground. Yeah, alright. What's happening? What was that? Tinnitus? I know how that feels. Look, I've seen all of you do this. It's nothing, just a dizzy spell. That's what Thancred said. So I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now, not to worry. I'll see you soon. I feel they're about to die. Are we gonna lose all of them? As you ponder Alice's word, you were taken by an urge to revisit the scene of the fateful meeting. What? Go to the lookout in the Crystarium. Oh, okay. We recently watched all the Neon Genesis Evangelion, all 26 episodes, Death and Rebirth, End of Evangelion, and the 3/4 rebuild of Evangelion movies are available. Shit's weird. Okay, I watched all the episodes, and I mean, it was good until it went crazy. In the last, like, what, 4 episodes? When they ran out of money and they couldn't finish the anime, so they started drawing in stick figures and whatnot. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I did like the movies, but I mean, it's been years, and I'm still waiting to see the final one, I think. I think I saw 2 of them. They actually use stick figures? I mean, I don't know if it was actual stick figures, but it was like black and white drawings that looked like, I don't know, it looked like animated, those like prep sketches that they make for the storyboards, you know? Yeah, the new films are way different. They're cool though, I really like the movies. The problem is, it took them like years to put out new ones. And they were telling the same story, and I couldn't wait for like 5 years for the next movie, for the next bit of the story. So I feel like I'm 1 or 2 movies behind. Really want to see the final one, but I think it's still in theaters in Japan. There's no home release. Right, yeah. But the movies were good. I like those. Yo. Is that him? It's him.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
What just happened? We called each other on top of this place? Do you think it was Ardber's body? Uh-oh, what's going on? We're having an echo stroke. On behalf of the convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. At times you will stand with us, at times you will stand against us. All that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For yours is the seat of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided. Huh.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope.
Why must you embroil the people in your plans? I mean, you want to do something, come at me.
I merely avail myself of such tools as I require for the conflict to come. That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down.
Damn.
Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait.
Whoa, that was weird.
Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness. And I will save the world.
Alright, I guess I'll be waiting.
One last matter.
Yes?
I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Hythlodius called me his new old friend. I don't know who that is. Oh, I think it was the hooded guy.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude. But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Whoa! What the fuck? What did he do?
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
What the hell was that?
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
I mean, your hand is purple.
This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions.
Okay.
It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it.
Oh, have you been bleeding yourself for
Rest
the
assured,
vessel?
it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest. No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor.
Alright.
One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said,
I get to you in a moment because I just want to see the end of the cutscene.
that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism, so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives.
I've been so much
Though he
into
and
the
his
story of this
fellows had
game.
no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything. They knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope. Or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future.
I don't like this speech. It sounds like I am about to die kind of speech.
And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness.
Oh boy.
Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
What's up?
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Oh, it's happening. They're dying. They're actually dying. This time it's urgent. We need to hurry. They're actually going to die. All right. Wow, that was intense. Anyway, wait, I can do this. I don't need my second monitor. Where were we? I really want to see the final one, but I think it's still in theaters. Oh, we read that one. End of Evangelion was so fucking weird. The whole series has some very interesting and well-explored themes. I always thought it was, you know, aside from all the fighting with the mech and the aliens, demons, or angels, whatever they are, I really enjoyed all the philosophy that goes, you know, the dances throughout the anime. That was like why it was interesting. Yes, the entire angel thing was cool, I guess, but you know, there was actual substance underneath all that. And also great music, great soundtrack. I'm glad they were able to make End of Evangelion. I imagine it was heartbreaking not to get properly finish the series. It really was, yeah. I mean, you can tell because the actual original anime was from the 90s, I believe. And we're in 2021, and they're still making it and like working for the series. So they really cared about it. It was really, it really sucked how it ended. I'm glad I had a chance. Have you been? I've been alright. I've been studying like crazy. And maybe, you know, maybe for nothing, because as I was saying earlier, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take my exam on Tuesday. Some issues with the system or some other thing, I don't know, but I was trying to register for the exam today and it disappeared from the list. And then it appeared in a different list that was not technically for the exams, but I registered anyway because there was no other list. I sent an email to my teacher and he didn't get back at me, so I don't know what I have to do. I just registered to that other thing, and I hope it's going to be fine. I'm gonna show up at the exam anyway, and I'm gonna tell him, look, I was there for the entire course. Let me do this. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Other than that, you know, heat aside, all good. I did two other exams. They both went extremely well. I passed English with, you know, top grades, obviously. And I passed the really, really hard one, the statistics and methodology of research one. That was the important one. And yeah, I got top grades of that. Top of the class, actually, on that one. So I was really happy. And yeah, other than that, I've been drawing, I've been painting a little bit. Actually, I guess this is a good time to show you what I've been doing. If I can. But yeah, it's alright. Ish, you know, alright-ish. I had some other things that didn't go too well, but I don't talk about them. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's well, that was the right one. So, I've been doing some drawings and I've been doing some paintings. Is that from an old one? I think you saw this one already, so I don't have to show this one. Wait. Oh, no, I screwed up, sorry. My bad. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that was an old one. I've done that like a while ago by now. Then I made this one. I really don't like it, so I'm not gonna show it. Guess I can show you this one. I was trying distance and fading, and it's not great, but I do like the little mountain on the left, because there's a nice like couple of shades of color and a nice fade to misty over there, and I really like making that. You know, still trying to learn, but yeah, nothing crazy so far. Then I made this one, which was like a different kind of setting, like a more urban scene. And I think I bought a bit more than I could chew, because the scene was very complex and I tried to oversimplify it, but I didn't know exactly how to simplify it, so I made a few mistakes trying to make the buildings and whatnot. With perspective, like if you see the building on the front, there should have been like a road, and instead like it's all brown up to the sidewalk. But you know, it's a learning process. It's not great, but you know, I'm learning as I go. And I think the new one, this is the one that I made like a few days ago. I think this is getting a lot better now. Shame about the clouds. The clouds are the big problem, but that's the paper. The paper doesn't allow for any soft edge, because it's just poor quality paper. It's terrible. And so I tried to do like a cloud shade, and instead it dried. It looks like chemtrails. It really does. And because that dried immediately, like the background wasn't wet, so it didn't mix. And as soon as I put down the paint, it also dried immediately, so you see all the jagged edges. But aside from that, I think the rest was fine. Especially the figures. Well, not good, obviously, but, you know, the better. And, yeah, I mean, I watched a few videos on how to make people, and I think they came out alright. You know, the distant hill with the houses on top could have been better, but overall, you know, it works. I feel like I'm learning, you know, and every time I paint something, I learn something, and I try to replicate and make it better for the next one. So I started using a different brush to make the foliage, and I feel like the bush actually looks more bushy. And then I made one. Super glad you're doing well. I'm having so much fun. And then I made this today. I was testing the shaded background. And I feel like I kinda got it. I think the top layer should have been darker. But overall, it's a pretty nice fade between, you know, all the sunset colors. But yeah, this was like very quick to make. You know, I have fun. And then I made this. This is a drawing. But like, I never draw human figures. This is the first attempt at drawing a human. I was watching Dark, and I got inspired. I took a screenshot from like one of those car scenes, and I just decided to draw it. It's a good thing to practice doing monochrome painting, using values to give the illusion of depth. Oh yeah, I should do more of those, definitely. Yeah, other than the car seat, I feel like the human, it's alright. Consider I never ever drew any human ever. I mean, I was pretty happy with this. So yeah, as you can see, I've been having a little fun with the painting and the drawing. I want to keep going. I just need, you know... I think the next step is getting good paper, good watercolor paper. That should make quite a big difference. Because lots of the problems I'm having right now is that I'm trying to do techniques that are impossible to replicate on cheap paper because there's just not enough water goes into the paper. And so instead of like having colors mixed together on the paper, I just make a big puddle of water and the colors go away because the paper doesn't suck enough water. Watercolor is great, but it's also wild. It's been lovely learning how, you know, it behaves, how water behaves, how different pigment behave. It's been a lot of fun. But man, I can tell you, like cheap, like press printed paper, it just, I mean, they say it's watercolor paper just because it's heavier. But that doesn't mean anything. I need actual watercolor professional paper, like the cotton one. Painting with watercolor is a collaboration. It really does, yeah. It's great. It's actually really great, and I'm enjoying it so much. I wish I could replicate what I see, and I feel like I cannot, and I don't know if it's because I'm terrible. Or it's just the paper that doesn't, you know, do what it's supposed to. I can never ever get soft edges in my paintings. And I'm like, why? I think it's because of the paper. I think. Once I get good paper, if it's not that, then I can say, okay, I'm probably screwing something up. But until then, I don't know. Because I'm trying everything I can. And it just doesn't work. So we'll see. Of course, actual watercolor paper, it's expensive as fuck, so... No, it shouldn't be hard. That should be like the main thing of watercolor, right? Colors interact with each other on the paper, they mix and they spread and they look soft. But not if the paper doesn't soak enough water and it just dries immediately. That's how you get the hard edges. That's why you do the, you know, wet on wet technique for the background, and you do the wet on dry for the details. It's getting hot in your apartment. Oh, man, I have the AC on and it's still too hot. Fate seems determined not to allow us a quiet moment. But come, let us have the details from Rin. Whatever her name is. It happened after Alyssa and I saw the children back at the Spagirics. We chanced to meet Thancred there returning from his mission. He's been shadowing Elidibus around the realm, only to lose sight of him near the Crystarium. And he was in the middle of telling us where he had been, when he just crumpled to the ground. The Carogians are looking after him now, with Alphino standing by, just in case his healing magics are needed. Since I couldn't do anything to help, I thought it best to find you, and the guard at the XIV told me where to look. I see. Cannot have been easy leaving Thancred's side. My thanks for bearing word to us. Come, let's hurry. To the spaghettis. Man, do I love spaghettis. How do I... Hang on a second. I want that. Can I have that, do you think? Fuck. Okay. Failed. Let's not try that again, yeah? How do I get to the spaghettis? No. It looks... There's always... Yeah, it looks like there's a door there, but there isn't. So... It's fake. Hey guys? Where is he? Oh, he's up. The hell, man? They dragged you here too, did they? My apologies. How'd you feel? Embarrassed? But otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. Maybe you should. This episode was not the result of any injury I could find. Thancred's either, however, did show sign of instability, and I did what I could to calm the fluctuations. And all of this happened without warning? Not exactly. What do you mean? You would doubtless recall the time Oriange nearly drowned and I gallantly went to his rescue. But his water-walking charm failed. He was tired, as were you when you got back. We're both spent, yes, on account of which you begged us to rest, which in retrospect may have been a good idea. Didn't we go drinking? The fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness ever since, but there was no actual fainting until now. As Alphino observed, I have no lingering injuries, and it most assuredly isn't old age, which leaves but one likely cause. The link between body and soul has weakened further. Time goes short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. To that end, might I trouble you to make a trip to the source? In addition to looking in on our friend bodies, I would have you consult Kryl about our plan. If she has any concern, we should at least endeavor to address them prior to proceeding. Oh, dude. A chance to meet Kryl? Sign me up. In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare Elidibus' plot. No, you should rest. The coming of these shady individuals has invariably coincided with some manner of misfortune. Beasts terrorizing settlement, blight ravaging crops, you know the sort of things. One of which serves rather conveniently to make Elidibus' call for new heroes reverberate them much more loudly in the hearts of his audience. You think these black-clad strangers are Asians? I do, and I fully intend to investigate further, though for all that I shall require additional feet on the ground. You can count on mine. Gods know I've been itching to get out of here for a while. Wait, did we miss something? Black figures? Black hooded figures? I've learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited there have been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. Oh, we missed that key part. Oriange has already provided copious guidance on the matter of the spirit vessel construction. It is for Backlack and I to wrestle with the rest. If you can spare the old boy, as well make use of him, I'll go and give him the good news. You'll do no such thing. However heedless you are, your own well-being, if you care at all of Ryan feelings, you'll stay in bed until you're needed. Alfino and I will find Oriange. Dude, come on, relax. All being well, we will have news to share by the time you return. Safe travels, ask everything. Yeah, okay. The whole time I was watching Evangelion, I didn't know what the 80 in 80 field stood for. I got a good chuckle when I found out it stands for Absolute Terror. I forgot about that. The Absolute Terror fields. I guess that kind of works. As silly as it sounds. What did I watch? I watched The Mandalorian. I gotta say, I think it's actually the best Star Wars content to come out since the original 3 movies. I hope they fire whoever made the last 3 movies and they just get this guy to do everything from now on. Because he gets it. You ended up strongly disliking the second season? I didn't like the choice of actress for Ahsoka Tano. That's the only gripe I had. And a little weirded out by, you know, the deepfake. But aside from that, no spoilers. Hey, Blindfolded, which exam? The one I should have on Tuesday. Which, I don't know. There's a system error and I couldn't register for the exam, so I called the teacher, he didn't answer, and now I'm in limbo. I don't know if I can do it or not. You like the 2 big things they did? Fat old Boba. I mean, Boba, it was weird. Okay, I get he's old, but really that old? I mean, it's been like, what, 5 years since Return of the Jedi, where he was supposedly young and thrown into the mouth of a, you know, a Sarlacc pit. I mean, I'll watch it because I want to see if the guy has, if he's still the same, you know, director. I want to see if he has stuff to say about the universe. Doesn't make a lot of sense because of young, you know who. Yeah, exactly. But I guess we never saw him in the face, so he may have been old. I don't know. It doesn't look bad though, because if you think how the clones looked, he kind of looked like an old clone. Which is what he's supposed to be, right? He's supposed to be one of the clones that was not, you know, fucked up by the Empire or something. I don't know, it's honestly a bit complicated, the entire Star Wars universe. And I lose myself on more than one point because I'm not like a super fan, but you know. But man, I don't like Rosario Dawson. I don't like her in any of the TV shows she made, and I just... that ruined one of my favorite characters. Honestly, Ahsoka Tano was one of my favorite characters, and the fact that it was played by Rosario Dawson got me. I was like, oh no, fuck me, no. I just don't like her. I don't like her acting. I don't like her at all. During online studying, we had this thing called Examus, which is supposed to track your desktop and apps and your eye movement. Oh my god, that seems a bit too far. To make sure you don't cheat, so to speak. Ended up in many students, including me, getting unfixable errors that they tried to fix for like an hour and being have to do retake, which is normally only a necessity if you failed the first try. That's insane. I mean, I get it. I had to pretty much show them my entire room with a webcam. I had to pick up the webcam by hand and show them I had nothing around me. That would be considered cheating. They didn't even want me to have my headset on. I told them, like, if you want me to hear you, I need this on. I can't do without this, you know? My microphone is stuck to the headset. How else can I do it? So at the end of the day, they said, okay, we're gonna trust you on this one. I'm like, oh, thank you. No, actually, the methodology teacher was very chill. She was absolutely chill with all of it. The English one? Oh man, she wanted to see my document. I had to spend like 5 minutes pointing my document at the webcam because she wanted to read properly everything and see that the picture was really me. Seems to be useless. I think those that really want to cheat will find a way anyway. I think so too, yeah. But eye tracking seems to be like crazy stuff, you know? The Microsoft Doc have a new show coming out. I'm excited. Oh my god, I'm watching Doc now. I restarted from the very beginning. I think I'm almost at the end of season 1, and yeah, I forgot most of it, thank goodness, and it's great. It's so amazing. So, but now I'm like set on watching it fully until the end. It's dystopian. It really is. Holy crap! Like, come on. I get it that you want to at least make sure that people don't have like an open book on their lap. But like tracking your eyes, that seemed crazy. I mean, I was lucky that, you know, methodology of research is something that even if you have an open book right next to you, you can't really use it because it's such a complicated issue and it's all interconnected. You literally have to know everything to answer a question about any of the subjects. So I was good on that one. There was like very little way of cheating. The only thing that you could cheat is the formulas, but they are so easy that there really is no need to cheat for the formulas. There are like 4 of them, and they're really easy. And you don't even need them, because if you understand the theory behind it, you can create the formula just by, you know, using the theory. So. And I mean, the one I should take on Tuesday, it's 31 questions. It's like a multiple answer questionnaire online. It's 31 questions in 30 minutes. Like there is no time to cheat. You have 1 minute, less than 1 minute per question. Like, how can you even cheat? It takes longer to search for an answer than to just, you know, answer it. I heard that in the exam recording, the program is supposed to point out the moments where we look away or a weird sound occurs or something. Right. At the same time, people look around them where they're thinking, you know? When they're recalling things from memory, you tend to lift your eyes to the side or to the, you know, upwards. It's something normal, I think. I guess if you like keep shifting your eyes to your left, maybe you're reading. But that's easily spottable without like eye tracking devices and software. But they just got access to your browser and it contains. Okay, that's fucked up. They ask students to close their PMs because they don't want to look. Oh my lord. That's insane. To me, they asked to move away from the computer for the oral exam. They just told me move away from the computer so we can see your full figure, and that's it. I should be beeping constantly, and then they will diagnose me with ADHD. Yeah, I feel like you and like the majority of people, honestly. I know when I'm at the computer, I just keep, you know, looking everywhere. I click, I touch, I do stuff constantly, and I feel like there's a mannerism that I've automated through the years by sitting in front of a computer. Exactly, I look away all the time. If you ask me to look you in the eye when answering or in the webcam, it's just gonna freeze. I know, it's normal. It's just normal. People do that. It's normal. It's actually documented that people look away when they're recalling memories. They usually point at an angle towards the, you know, either up left or up right. I also have the problem that I can look people in the eye for more than 2 seconds because I feel uncomfortable. Yeah. They don't understand the struggle. Well, most of them don't. At the same time, I guess people have been cheating a lot, so, you know. I guess as soon as people are taking exam from home, they probably found ways of cheating. New ways. I mean, technically they told me I couldn't wear my headset because I could be in a phone call with somebody telling me the answers. And I'm like, how? How are they listening in? How are they reading my monitors? I mean, I guess there are ways, but good lord, it's crazy that somebody goes to such an extent to like screen sharing somebody in a call to have the answer to like a test. God damn, just open a fucking book. It's not gonna kill you. You know what the problem is? The problem is the crazy cut that they do to discriminate between good students and bad students. It feels like if you're like one grade below the top, then you're trash. Anything below top grades is trash. That's a really bad attitude, and that's what pushes people to cheat. Because you push them to be perfect all the times. Like everybody that you know work always know everything by heart and never opens a book or read a manual to figure out what they're doing. That's so unnatural, and yet that's what they expect out of students. It's insane. Like the entire system is so not ecological. This whole COVID situation made it a lot easier to cheat. I guess so, yeah. That's good. What excellent. I mean, awful timing. Well, excellent or awful? You see our friends, they've taken a turn for the worse. Uh-oh. Klaus hardly had a moment of rest these past few days. Is that what they're collapsing in the other world as well? I want to know what's behind that door, you know? I had never been there. I've been living in this place for years, and I don't know what's behind that door. She didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. But listen to me, I call myself a receptionist and I haven't been bothered to ask you why you're here. I need to talk to Kryl about the situation. So they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon, and they want to make sure there are no problems on this end. At this end, you better talk to Kryl. Yeah, can I go in that room? She's with the others in Dawn's respite. Let's go and see her. Where's Dawn's respite? Just prepare yourself, alright? Are we finally getting through the door? Oh no. Could it be? Oh my god, we're getting through the door. It's been 5 years. Probably more than 5 years. Okay. The door.
Excuse us.
What the hell is... Is this where demons come from?
This way.
We don't have lights in this part of our building? Are we sure about this? Why have we been living here? This looks like the Void Realm.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
What? A room with the bodies?
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
No lies, we think there's chances of a dramatic plot twist, I guess.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary.
Like, we knew they collapsed, so why keep it hidden?
I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home.
Especially from me.
And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came.
You know, I think it would feel happier if we planted them on the ground on a, you know, on a balcony with some sun and water them daily. I think they would look better.
Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax.
See, they're stiff. They're gonna stand. They don't even need the sticks, you know, for the support.
Barely alive at all.
They could use the sunlight.
And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation.
I wonder if Lidibus has something to do
She
with
could
it.
only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
I mean, I guess they don't need the lights, so we're saving on the electricity bill. After all, we're still renting the place, aren't we? What news from the first? Well, actually, they've been collapsing, I see. Work of the spirit vessel proceeds apace. The friends begin to falter. As they themselves have observed, the link between body and soul has weakened. It's as simple as that. For now, I'm still able to quell the fluctuation in the ether, but it's only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon, so if the Exarch is ready to attempt something, let him attempt it. As for the spirit vessel itself, if we seek to draw upon Allagan wisdom, we could do worse than consult an expert in the field. And I think I know just the man. Turning against us, it may be best if I go and solicit his aid in person, even if it does mean leaving my patients. Oh no. Oh no, it's Nero, isn't it? Asgard, could you spare a moment? Well, Kral goes and find this expert. I mean, there's a gift I was hoping to send to our friend in the first, you see. And since we might be waiting a while, I wonder if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. My first attempt turned out so well, so now I'm going to make it properly. I'll be in the kitchen at the House of Splendors. The kitchen? Well, I'll be off too. I shall see you soon, either here or at the house, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. Okay. Sorry, what am I doing? They're dying and she's cooking for them. So I can be the courier of light. And ferry the meal from this world to the other. Does that even work? What is happening, by the way? Why is this purple? That's not right. Kitchen? No. Kitchen? Up. Kitchen? Hello? Kitchen? The tower? There she is. There you are. Oh my gosh, she's actually dressed up like a freaking... As I'm sure you've guessed, the gift is a bit of a home cooking. Like Kral, I can't do much to help our friends directly, but that doesn't mean I've been idle. No, I've been doing my best for the Order, taking on this job, and that to keep our coffers full. I've even helped out with the Ishgardian restoration. Oh, that's good. And in the course of all this, my culinary skills have come on quite a bit. So I thought, why not make something for our friends? It's baking in the oven as we speak. Shouldn't be long now. Oh yeah? What have you been doing? There. Baked to perfection. Even if I do say so myself. What's that? It's toast. It's bread. Your cake looks like bread. I have to say this. Oh. Your cake looks like bread. It is bread, silly. And not just any old bread. This here is old world bread. So it's old bread. Orcon loaf, to be precise. That's what they eat over in Sharlayan. I see. Simplify, I admit, but I thought it would remind our friends of home. If nothing else, Kral tells me it's a good source of ether. So, should lend them a bit of strength at least. Bread's great, I love bread. I mean, bread is great, but it's not cake. There truly is nothing like the smell of bread fresh from the oven. Kral, and if it isn't Rambros? Rambros? What the hell is Rambros? Oh, it's the guy at the, yeah, I know this guy, yeah. It's the guy at the Crystal Tower. I trust you require no introduction, either. Greetings, my friend, for glad I am to see you well. I confess I have a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. I understand our mutual friend is struggling with the application of certain Allagan technologies. I've been keeping Rambros apprised of events in the first. Suffice it to say, he knows about the Exarch. If anyone alive can provide insight into the matter, it's him and his fellow sons. Loath as I am to disappoint you after so glowing an endorsement, memory transference was the sole province of Allagan royalty. Its mechanism closely guarded the secrets. If any records of them remains, we'll have yet to find it. To wait, I regret that I can offer no solution to your problem. Which begs the question of why I bothered to come here, empty-handed as I am. The answer being, rather brazenly, to ask a favor. Oh my god. I would have you relay a message to our comrade. Courier of light and courier of darkness. Tell him that we never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all that he said he would. Those of us who remain behind have yet to play our part. But when the time comes, you may rest easy in the knowledge that we will most assuredly do so. And then the tower shall shine once more as a beacon of hope in this world and beyond. So tell him that we consider his duty done and that he should follow his heart now. Alright. Forgive me, but do you say this to discourage him from overexerting himself? Or to encourage him to hold nothing back? It's for a friend to decide, but either way, I'd say a certain someone will be unimpressed. Sure. Well, there you have it. If you'll be so good as to see Rambo's message and Tataru's bread in their intended recipients, along with my report, of course. Alright. Kryl, before I wrap the bread up, would you mind giving it a try? Just to make sure everything is as it should be. Of course, I'm always happy to lend my taste buds. Alright, here we go. She's gonna puke for the next 5 days. Excuse me, Ramrose. As a fellow Shalayan, may I trouble you for your opinion? Well, usually I mind with a good dollop of Roland berry jam, but I suppose plain is best for sampling purposes. What is happening right now? Actually, I'm sorry. Oh no, is it that bad? It is indeed, Tataru. Dense and unpleasant. Exactly as it should be. I'm sorry, what? Just so. The very taste of home. Dense and unpleasant is the taste of home. The taste of home. Well, as you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom from every corner of the world. But our native cuisine is, shall we say, a little lacking. In Shalayan, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment. Save for those few who actually research the culinary arts, we pay little heed to the niceties of taste and texture. It was against such a gastronomic landscape that what is now called the Archon loaf was born, the creation of an Archon who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance. In order to maximize nutritional value, he incorporated copious quantities of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into the dough, all with nary a care for those qualities which makes bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to defy description. So it's pemmicans, pretty much. Yet for its many shortcomings, the loaf nutritional value cannot be denied, and being a damnably convenient way to cater to one's body needs. It quickly found an audience among busy scholars, while when I was a lad, nigh every meal was a sandwich made with these very bread and whatever ingredients happened to be on hand. Damn. Can we stop talking about bread for a moment? I just want to skip it. Bring something to the XIV? Okay, sure, yeah. Good, yeah. I'll get the bread. Stop talking about the bread. Alright, time to go. God damn it. You know, I watched a video on how to make pemmicans, and it's kinda, I don't know. It's interesting. I think it tastes like shit, but I would still like to taste it. I have a friend with celiac disease, and that shit fucking sucks so bad. Oh man, that really sucks. Yeah. I also have a friend with celiac. I mean, every time we had to eat together, it was like a chore for them. But you know, she made me taste some of the substitute food that they use, and some of it is actually really good. The problem is how fucking expensive it is. Like, you're sick, and because of it, you have to spend more money for food. That's insane. That should be covered by some sort of insurance or something. I don't know. Welcome back, my friend. How was your journey? Alright, here's some dense, tasteless bread. By the 12 Archon loaf. However did you come by this? I swear it had that's come straight from Shalayan. It's expensive and not everywhere. Makes traveling extremely difficult. Yeah, it really does. I mean, with all my, you know, food allergies and intolerances, I already struggle to eat in a restaurant and travel. But at least in Italy, I can usually find something that I can eat. I don't know if I were to go somewhere else. She does happen to be dating a fantastic chef, so there's a message for her. Oh, that's really good, yeah. At least they, you know, they can make, you know, anything taste good. Because it's just good. To make food, at making food. Rose said that, did he? This wasn't very nearly as heavy as the bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Should you have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry. That which I seek to do, I do of my own volition and with all my heart. In pursuing this path, I fully expect to earn the censure of our friend, and to deserve it, but I shall forge on regardless. Forge on as you yourself did when faced with a similar predicament. So I ask that you have faith in me, in what we do. When we were talking about your journey, before the others arrive, I would hear how their bodies fare. And the bread I shall have saved for later. Though it has been many years, I have not forgotten the feats of mastication required to consume it, or how unconductive they are to conversation. Right. Okay.
Forgive the delay.
No problem.
We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
That's not good.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black masked minions who answer to the red.
Yo, can we give Urianger a round of applause? Because he actually made an entire sentence without using a TH. That is the first time I think that ever happens. My boy Urianger, there's still hope for him. Good boy. Don't ruin it.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
Urianger, do not ruin it.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. 'Tis but a pity I cannot encourage them on their course.
Not knowing Elidibus set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
Fair enough.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
I'm sorry, but things are taking a turn for the worse. You're missing your toes, Alfino. I don't know how else to say it. And they shoved you guys in a dark room. I'm just saying. You're pale, and your muscles are probably mush. You're gonna need months of physical therapy to get you back on foot. But you know, well enough. The time is not on our side.
Indeed. Heartening though it is to know we can stay a while longer, returning home must remain our priority.
Yeah, so can we please stop sending me doing menial tasks?
This seems an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Have you made any progress?
We have, as it happens. One moment.
Alright, go and fetch it! They love that. They love that shit. They're like dogs. Go on, fetch! Oh my god, look at that. Is that crystallized blood of...
The red stones.
Then this doth mean...
Oh, he did it. He did it.
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain.
God damn it,
As you
Oriantia.
will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Allegan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects, notably, do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
Is he scraping crystal off his body to do it?
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Damn, dude.
Assuming it works, we shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
We don't have a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to.
Can we just shove Oriantia in one of those crystals and see how it goes?
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
Hmm. We're gonna leave Rin here alone. He's gonna have nobody. All the cool people are gonna leave. Who's she's gonna work with? I guess there's all the cool bunny ladies around, but still. Oh no, Oriantia. Hast thou a moment? Ask her. Oh fuck. I will speak with thee on the matter of the exarch mooted return to the source. Thou wilt have observed that our friend spake not in certainties. I will smack you in the face. Yet, if Backlog hath the right of it, 'tis possible to predict the outcome of his plan with some confidence. And it is their assessment that given the opportunity, the exarch's soul should successfully merge with that of his younger self. Which is not to say the process is without complications, for once the exarch hath been subjected to an additional rejoining, an experience which will have wrought a change in his ethereal composition. As thou thyself didst demonstrate in merging with Arbert, however, there existeth Fuck off. An affinity twixt like souls, and this doth give cause to hope. It's like being stabbed multiple times. Yet there remaineth one immutable condition upon which success doth hinge. Every age, it's like needles in my eyeballs. The Exarch must needs recognize his past self as simply dead himself. As of recent travails have demonstrated, memories are essential to the soul. Any discrepancy in the former may feasibly cause the latter to spurn its former flesh. It is a seemingly simple yet complex problem. For nigh on a century our friend hath striven only to deliver this realm, to deliver thee, and to that singular end did he cast aside his very name, that he might assume the mantle of the Crystal Exarch. Henceforth none can say what choices our friend will make, but I thought it only right that thou be made aware of the truth. Alright, enough. Oh, let me speak with someone else. Right then, while the Exarch literally pours his own sweat and blood into his allotted task, it seems only fair that we attend to our own. Dealing with Elidibus and the minions. Just so, and there is one another matter. In light of our deteriorating health, Y'shtola should not be left alone at Anidar. Might I trouble you to visit her? See that all is well? I would go myself, but I think she might be safer in the hands of one less prone to collapsing. Yeah, fair enough. My thanks. We will leave the Asians to us. Once they're out of the way, we will retire to Yulmore. And then Y'shtola has finished plumbing the depth. I'd like the two of you to join us there, alright? If you're bound for Anidar, I suggest you go via the Venmont Yards. Our friend there will be glad to provide the boat. Okay. Can I not teleport there? Let's be on our way then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Wait, I have a gift for you from Tataru. I have a delivery from the source, Kupo. Courtesy of one Tataru Taru. I had to say the Kupo line. Oh my god, I actually made the sound as well. You're a long way from home, Moogle. And this is from Tataru, is it? Whatever could it be? How did I make the sound? Archonlo, if you sayest. Why, even to hear the name doth transform me to times long past. Just stuff your mouth with it and shut the fuck up. Bread from another world. May I try some? Mayest thou, child? Thou must. That said, though I personally disagree with the consensus, I do nonetheless advise thee to temper thine expectations. Of course he likes it. Of course he likes it. Everybody hates it, he likes it. That's Urianger. Wiser words have never been uttered. Though it rarely darkened our dining table at home, I can attest that it was standard fare at the studium. Indeed, a slice was never far from our peers' hands. Alfino, you really are an unbearable snob sometimes, do you know that? Oh, shut up, I'll say. Can't help it. Alright? Cannot help it. What I believe my colleagues are trying to say is that we appreciate the gesture. Tell Tataru will do our best to return before she forces to seek further supplementary employment. Right. Let's really be off now. Right. Just get Urianger out of my face. Alfino? She was just... Alright. So, where's the ship right? Oh, right next to right. Right next to right. Of course. What a nice and peaceful day here in Coluzia. And all the songs in this game are great. All the music, fantastic. Hello. I want to go to the Anidar I don't even know how to pronounce that. Anider? 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 What does that even mean? Maybe you should Google it.
Excellent. I had intended to speak with you alone.
Elidibus, fancy meeting you here. What is an Anider? It's a utopia, apparently. No, wait. The first description of utopia seems to suggest a caution reading of utopian practices. The translation of utopia, a word of Greek origin, suggests both good place and no place, and Anider. The name of the river running through the capital means no water. Okay. That seems complicated. Oh.
None of my doing, lest you misunderstand. The link between her body and soul wavers.
Right.
I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past.
Well, you know, Emmett Selk told us to not forget. We will not forget. We said something like, remember us. Reviewing the records yet again. Really? You worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession. I think some thought you ill-suited for the role. How wrong they were. But come, can you gaze outside the window, my friend? The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day.
It fades. Fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No, I am Elidibus, and I will fulfill my duty.
Who is that?
Sundered though you may be, you fought for the world's salvation. For hope. Hope.
Who the hell was that?
Ah, it swells within me. Empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission. And yet, why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so?
What the?
I shall take her into my safekeeping.
I'm sorry, what?
If you want her back, you will do as I ask. Show me your strength. I would take your measure. I have prepared a suitable arena. You need but ride the flow of ether.
Oh. So we're fighting Elidibus, huh? Although I'm guessing this is not like the final fight. Alright. Oh, we're here. This is not a suitable arena. Isn't this like the archives? People don't fight in archives. You're familiar with this place, I believe. This remembered Amarot. Which I think it's Red Amaurot, but, you know. Proceed to the capital. I shall return your comrade to you there. Okay. I tire your games. I will finish you. You speak as if you were disappointed in me. Why? Because I am. I'm your enemy, and you mine. Our goals are in conflict, and we are fated to clash. Or had you hoped that feigned sympathy and false understanding could cast your crimes in a less reprehensible light? That I would come to look upon you as a friend? You who has slaughtered my people, who would tear down everything we have built. You do not deny it then. Very well. Let us change the cast of this trial. We will know what you have stolen from us. What the hell is it doing now? What? Mion? What the fuck? I know one of them. But do not imagine I crave remorse, only justice. Is that Momodi? And the other guy is the guy at Limsalumin's Adventurers Guild, I think. Why are the three guild masters around here? Forward, hero. We shall see how strong you've become. I can't. Okay. Well. There we go. Let us begin. Alright. I'm gonna kill you. Rest assured there are no tricks. You need but defeat the enemies before you. Those things? That's something easy. Those whom a budding hero might encounter at the beginning of his tale. And I believe I have the perfect subjects. Thancred, Y'shtola, Eden, Papalimo. Alright. I don't. What? Why am I fighting the other side? Whoopsie daisy. What was that? All too easy, I see. But at least I now understand the rule. You now understand the rules. Thus will we make our way to the capital. This was in poor taste even for you. The appearances should unsettle you so. I was under the impression you simply destroyed all who barred your way. It's very nary a thought to the possibility that your foe could be someone's beloved. But come, we shouldn't dwell on the beginnings. When so much of your story. What's happening? What are these people? Minfilia? Moonbreeder! Don't you fucking dare make me kill Moonbreeder. You will suffer. Every tale requires villains. Defeat them and claim your place as a hero. Oh, look. It's Livia. It's Rithane or whatever that guy name is. No one ever gave a shit about that guy. There's Nero. And Gaius himself. Why are you doing? Well done, champion of Eorzea, well done. Onward then. Over the bloodied bodies of something something. Don't do it. Do not make me kill Izael or Horsefant. You will suffer if you do that. It takes a many sweet triumph, yes. Who could forget the Crystal Braves? The realistic, pathetic dream born of a malformed creature. Oh, I can kill these assholes. Laurentius. Ilbert, Yuhaze. These are the idiots that betrayed us.
God damn it.
What's that? With such ease yet again. You did always grow stronger with every battle. What is happening? It seems it will take more than those monsters to leave an impression upon you, or mayhap you simply fail to understand my meaning. Not that it matters. No, I have dealt with countless heroes, and always it ends the same way. No amount of reasoning will bridge our differences, will result in happiness for all. Whatever your reason may be, I cannot be bound by them. I can but put faith in my own belief, and fight for them with all my being. You're wrong, we can always strive for understanding. It seems there's nothing for it but for us to fight. That this guy will never compromise. For a certainty, I am Elidibus, and come what may, I will fulfill my mission. To that end, do I take your measure, and eventually will eliminate you. Your hopes and dreams are inconsequential. But enough talk. It is not your assertions that I wish to know, but your strength. No. Don't you? Falsely accused of regicide, you fled from the snow-swept fields of Kurthas. Had your defiance met your demise that day in the Sultanate, La Habrea might have been spared his. Horsefang? But not only did you stubbornly live, you hurled yourself into the thick of the Dragonsong War. Look, asshole. Did I even kill La Habrea myself, or was that the other guy? I don't remember, honestly. Don't make me fight Izael, I will punish you. Swept along by the tide of events, you pursued and slew those who sought to stop something. Oh, it's these idiots. What were they called even? I guess they were the Knights of the Heavensward, right? King Thorben. Get the hell out of here. I trust you're beginning to limber up. To keep up the fine form. Oh, I have no problem keeping up with this. Emanelen? Artorel? Was that his name? Artorel, I think. Around heroes, people are wont to flock, people who harbor all manner of motives, each baser than the last. Aymeric Luce Maria? Is that Maria? Unbelievable. They even got Maria around here. He's making me kill Aymeric. Oh, he's going to be punished.
Damn it all.
Oh, he's going to be punished. No more than they deserve. In the end, the hand of friendship was tainted with personal something. You will die. And you will suffer. Rasvalgir? Izael? Made me fight my boy Emmerich. You know what comes next. You put an end to the Dragonsong War. Is that gonna be Nidhogg? Or Stenian? Nidhogg. Fine. I mean, it's Nidhogg in the Estinian form. Fair enough. The hell? The heck is going on? Easy. And as simple as that, a 1,000-year war is brought to its conclusion. At every end marks a new beginning. For heroes such as you, there is only ever conflict. Why is he making me relive all my moments? How are you enjoying the walk down memory lane? I just say there will have been a few individuals for whom you harbor deep feelings, whose passing caused you keenest grief. That is what our people are to us, an irreplaceable existence that can ill be lost. I will save them, for they are my... Never mind. We're not here to talk, let us return to the task at hand. Oh, you son of a bitch. Emperor Solus has kindled an insatiable flame, Garlemald was his name, and it raged across the land, consuming something. Who's these people? Oh, Fordola! Following the trail of ash, you set forth for Alamigo and Doma into a storm of blood. Manago, Fordola... What are these people? Again, you fought and again you grew stronger, so strong that we could no longer control you. Yours is an unnatural beastly strength, and we shall lay it bare. In order to gain a foothold in the liberation effort, you journeyed to the far eastern plains. Greener what? There you encountered the land's greatest warriors. Oh, Magnai! The guy that got absolutely murdered by Y'shtola. Little son. Oh, little son.
The sun cannot be
extinguished.
It is not enough!
The strong are drawn to the strong, thus did you gather new allies to your banner. Yutsuyu. Goes it. Yet where all the souls gather, so too does fire burn. In this way, did you consign something? Oh, Yugiri and Hien? Son of a bitch. Burn them all, hero. Whoa, what's she doing over there? What the shit? Damn, dude. Is that Hien's move? Is there a car crash outside?
Not again.
Oh no, they're just doing illegal racing. Nothing to worry about. We shall have a test between fellow beasts. It is only fitting, would you not agree? There he is, my boy. When I fought you in the flesh, it was I who triumphed. Will you turn the tables this time? Dude, you triumphed because I literally passed out in the middle of our fight. You would never have won. I've been stolen to another world. That's what happened. You won. Won my ass. We done? Is that all? That's what I'm saying. My creation appears to have lost its form. It is no easy thing to see through the eyes of a beast such as him. In any event, there is only so much to be learned by taking your measure this way. Let us try something different. Come, we continue this within. Dude, we have 16 minutes. Is it finally you versus me? An impressive show of strength. You're surely no more than a 4 state of which Emmet Cell Conqueror is capable. Such might requires a fairer measure to compare like with like. Yes. I shall just have to test you myself. Finally. Come on, Asgard. Show me what you can do. I can kick your ass. Ardbert, the fallen warrior. You're making me fight my boy Ardbert. This guy is another one of those that will pay. Top of my blacklist. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I think he hit me with one. Oh my god, he actually did. Unbelievable. Can you stop? That did nothing, dude. Okay, that did a little damage. Not too much, though. Okay, he's spinning. Is that it? Now what? Alright. You need to stop that. Okay, that's not good. Oh, not bad. This again, huh? Alright. I think I can dodge this. It's fairly slow. Oh, shit, I clicked the wrong button. At the wrong time. I should be in dragon form by now. Oh well. Oh, you fucker. Oh my god, alright. Oof, that backflip though. That's the good of being a dragoon. I can just backflip out of harm's way. I'm winning. He's dead. I have my answer. Goodness. Now what?
You have grown stronger since last we fought.
Yeah, there was an entire expansion, you know.
The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
Have you finished?
Oh, your stall is fine.
My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke, but rather too late, I see.
That's alright, didn't need your help. But still, nice to see you're up.
Now, Elidibus, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade words with you. I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish.
Ooh, finally, let's hear about this.
It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal.
A what?
The ancients created Zodiac to deliver the star from destruction. If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiac would have been instilled with a presiding desire. I found it among the records at Anida, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same. Salvation. I know that you sacrificed yourself to become Zodiac's heart. How you came to be separated from him is less clear. But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you. And thus did you seek to inspire the masses to rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods. I have aided heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate the work of my brothers. Such as Emmett Selk, with his penchant for nation building.
Penchant.
Then you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time. For which reason, you deem us unfit to carry on your legacy. But are you, yourself, free of these foibles? As the last witness of the final days, do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Get to the point.
Ooh.
A primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance. Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Interesting.
Your question is irrelevant. No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty. At times I stand with my brethren. At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed. But enough talk. You have shown me sufficient proof of your might. As I am now, I would struggle to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards.
I can see the plan now. If he's a primal, he's looking to create a following for himself. So people can say, "Hooray, warrior of light," and he will draw strength from all the people that have hope in the warrior of light.
If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me. Would you not agree, warrior of darkness?
At least I hope that's the plan. What's this? Oh, another player. I was like, what? It has been an eventful morning. It is indeed, if indeed it is morning. I have no idea how long I was unconscious. Regardless, I'm gratified to see that my efforts at Anidar have borne fruit. We have confirmed the nature of our foe and his plot. Now then, what news from the surface? I see. Then let us make for Yulmore at once. We have much to share with our comrades. Elibus' parting threat, not least of all. But forgive me, it would seem my belongings did not accompany me here. I will need to retrieve them from the Anidar. With luck, the ethereal stream you traverse still lingers. I won't be long. Okay. So what do I... What is that? Is that Soulstone? Soul gem? A job gem? What did I just pick up? A peculiar crystal. What the hell is this? A peculiar crystal lies on the floor. Upon its surface, an array of lights twinkle like a tiny constellation of stars. That looks like... Day 4th. Bring honor to the seat of... The distorted voice of an ancient rings out in your mind. A moment preserved in the crystal, it would seem. What is that? Are there other pieces? You notice something else glinting up ahead. That's a green one. Are these the Warriors of Light gems? Like the one I have in my weird mind palace? What the hell is that? That's 3 gems. You find 3 more crystals lying on the floor, though they differ in color and decoration. Each is identical in shape. You focus on the crystal and find that the words they hold ring clearer than before. Behold, my friends. Embraced by the earth and caressed by the wind, vibrant with life flourishes. All is right in creation. There can be no greater joy than to use our wisdom for the good of our people, no greater pride. May all know happiness, now and forevermore. Who the hell is leaving these crystals around? There do not appear to be any more crystals in the hall. Perhaps it would be wise to continue the search outside. What is happening? More? Oh! A cluster of crystals over there. What the hell has been going on around here? Another couple. Your instincts serve you true when you discover another 2 crystals. As you reach out of your consciousness, new voices begin to echo in your mind. The heavens are ablaze and the land rent asunder. What will become of the world? Is life itself to be denied? Come what may, we must not surrender to despair. If we but hold fast to hope, we may yet find a path to salvation. Are these like these discarded fortune cookies messages? The voices tell an incomplete tale. Might more remain to be found? There's more. Has to be 12, right? Or 13, like the worlds. Like the Asians, like everything. Another couple. Everything burns, crumbles, decays. I hear the lamentations of my brethren, and soon there will be only silence. We will deliver our star from its doom, this we swear, so please dry your tears. These may be the Asians, you know, the actual inner circle, the red masks. Whatever awaits at the end of your search, it is plain you have yet to find it. How many did we find? 1, then 3, then 2, then 2. That would be 8. Nine with the first one. Actually, no. 8. This is up to 11. The time has come. We shall rewrite the laws of creation, and we shall save our star. From this life, our Savior born, may I be worthy of the honor. I feel my soul turning, slowly but irrevocably, and the power I wield begins to seem terrible. But this is right. It is right. These have to be the Asians. The original ones, you know, the inner the council. Like the various La Habrea, Elidibus, Emetselk, and all the likes. And we should have 1 or 2 more if I am correct. That's 1 more. The 12th crystal soon reveals itself to your questioning eye. Though salvation is ours, it came at great sacrifice. All that remains is to pray that we will one day meet again beneath a blue sky. Judged by its testimony, it would seem the voice was recorded in the wake of the final days. You scan the area and another glint catches your eye. They are 13, aren't they? This should be the final one. Gone is the brilliant radiance of life, replaced by the sickly glow of malformed creatures. Is this to be how it ends? For we who love the star with all our beings? No, I will not suffer it to be so. Well, well, we meet again, my new old friend. Oh? Is that you? Tall guy? Hytlodius. Is that the name, right? How good of you to remember. I see you have been collecting stars. I speak of those crystals. They have constellations etched upon them, yes? High in the heavens, the stars shine their guiding light down upon the lives below. Fitting symbols for the convocation of 14. Do you not agree? As you will have gathered, each crystal bears an account of the life of the member of the convocation, as remembered by the Asunder. Lest you worry, they aren't concepts. They are far too incomplete to be so, but they suffice for imbuing memories with sundered souls, that they might be restored to their office. Keep them. I'm sure Emmet Selk wouldn't mind. So how fare you of late? Are you feuding with Elidibus this time, I believe? Yeah, he's an asshole. I shall refrain from passing comment on your struggle. It is not my place to do so, long departed as I am. But if I may give voice to a personal desire, I would rather you lived. Well, I would rather I lived. If you do not, how will you keep your promise to Emmet Selk? The promise to remember. Yeah, exactly. It must weight heavy, the burden of all those memories. To one who has lived a life such as yours, I can well imagine how Elidibus's existence might seem hollow, how empty his single-minded pursuit of a half-forgotten cause must appear. But know that his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is. Well, that's quite enough talk about the Elidibus. I would see if you can reunite the wayward stars. Oh, what did you do to me? What's that? Is that mine? I mentioned before that there was a member of the Convocation who opposed Zodiac summoning and defected, one whose office was left vacant. Is that us? Defectors having been deemed unworthy of commemoration, no crystal exists for the individual in question. Or shouldn't exist at any rate. And wouldn't, had a friend not created one in secret. That could be us. A crystal bearing the forgotten name of his office, along with the magic of his own conceiving, a singular incantation embodying his spirit. Among all the offices, the 14th was most unusual, for while the rest sat in Nama Road, its holder was charged with gaining an intimate knowledge of the wider world. In the course of his duty, he traveled the length and breadth of every land and befriended countless folk that sound like us. He encountered troubles too, of course, matters which he could simply have referred to the Convocation, but that was not his way. Nay, more often than not, he would call upon his comrades and together resolve matters themselves. Such is the magic sealed within the crystal, the magic to summon the stars to your side. In time of greatest need, should you wish upon it with all your heart, it will surely answer your call. Because that was me. Us, you know, the Asian that we were before the shattering. And now it is where it belongs. Oh, there is no need for thanks, but nor will I hear any complaints about it either. After all, I cannot say whether I act on my own volition or by the will of my Recreator. It's gone. That was kind of cool. And we are probably going to use it against Elidibus.
I was wondering where you disappeared to. Is something troubling you?
I'm fine. Just put that in my invisible pockets and moving on.
No? Very well. I have everything. Let's hurry back to the surface.
Man, what a quest, huh? Fresh air at long last. I will celebrate my return to dry land with a pot of tea, and with the luxury of time. But we must be prepared for Elidibus. Given what we know, it is plain he will not be deterred from his course. And nor would I, were I him. Not if I meant forsaking everything I loved. That said, I have not forgotten how Emmett Selk sought to find common ground with us, for all our misgivings. Ultimately, our differences were not to be bridged, of course, but one must always try. Emmett Selk understood this, and if his gestures resonated with you, perhaps you might consider reaching out to his brethren. Though it may all be for naught, you of all people know that there is no such thing as foregone conclusion. Except for Elidibus, he can go fuck himself and die. It made me kill my boy Emmerich. There's no turning back after that. Anyway, guys, I will leave now. But yeah, that was nice. So, I will probably be back tomorrow, honestly. I mean, I should be worried about the exam, but I don't know anything about it, so I might as well take it easy and chill while I can. Let me see if by accident the teacher sent me an email at 10 p.m. No, he did not, but we'll see. But yeah, I think it's gonna be not much you can do until your teacher replies. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I guess I might as well come back tomorrow and play some more Final Fantasy. Why not? We're getting close, by the way, to the point where Final Fantasy it's actually over. And how close are we exactly? Let me see if I can see that. We are... What quest is the next one? Just checking real quick. So next one is the Converging Light. Okay, so we are halfway through 5.3. Next one is a dungeon, and then there's a trial as well. So I'm guessing we're gonna fight Elidibus or something. Then a few quests before the end of for 5.3. Then there's like 10 quests in 5.4, 6 quests in 5.5, and 3 final quests until the next expansion. So we are pretty close. I would say another, let's see, 1, 2, I would say 3, 4, 5-ish stream to finish the main story. Depending on the length of these quests, probably. Yeah, getting pretty close. However, freaking Xbox Pass for the games and all the PC and everything has put out so many good games lately that we have so much to play once I go back to this. Oh my god, there's so much. I want to play Solasta. Psychonauts 2 is coming out soon. They added Proteus. Remember that Doom-like game that I wanted to buy on Steam? It's on the Game Pass now. I'm going to play the hell out of it as soon as I can. What else was there that I was like, oh my god, I have to play this? Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. There's a game called Medieval Dynasty, which is like a simulator game. Mixed with a building. It's like a survival building game. It's pretty good for what I saw. That seems really good value for money right now. It's amazing. It's insane. Like, you get so many games. There's so many good games. Like, between the entire Bethesda and EA catalog, plus all the games from Microsoft, it's insane. There's so much. Like, even if you're a new gamer especially, like, this is absolutely insane. No matter what kind of gamer you are. Like, if you're into simulations games, there's plenty of those. There's like sports game, there's EA, there's Madden, there's FIFA, there's freaking NFS, like just driving game, Need for Speed. If you're into like shooters, you have Battlefield, Titanfall, you have Squadrons, you have, well, I'm not gonna say Anthem, but you have the entire Crysis franchise. There's all the Gears of War. There's all the Fallout, the Wolfensteins, the Rage, all the Doom series, the Dishonored game. There's so many big RPGs, both Western and like JRPGs. God, this is insane. All the Arcane games as well. Lots of strategy stuff. It's madness. It's madness. There's so much. Yeah, anyway. As soon as I am done with exams, whether I do that or not, I will be back streaming full time, okay? So by next week, in like a few days, I should be back to stream almost every day, I'd say. Maybe not every day, but like most days, like the good old times. It's hot anyway, so I keep my AC on at night all the time, and I might as well stream while I can. And also, I really want to set up some sort of, I don't know, like setting up the table and the webcam to do some drawing or possibly some painting on stream. I don't know how to make that work, but I would like to at least try to create a working condition for that. So yeah, that's something to think about for the future. We'll see, because I do need a few things that I need to test the setup, but you know, I can try. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. It was really nice seeing most of you tonight. Well, not most of you, all of you, honestly. All that have been here, at least. It's been nice to catch up with people from time to time, especially after I retire into my dark corner to study and do all my things. Yeah, I'm almost out of it, so that's good. And yeah, I will probably see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good day, have a good night. And for now, goodbye.